What's up, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading for August 28th through September 3rd. My name is Drea, and this is 33 of Swords Tarot. If you guys are new, welcome in. If you're returning, then welcome back. I appreciate you guys here no matter what. Before we get into it, you guys, I have everything that you need to know about me is below. If you want to tip me or donate to me, I would really appreciate that. I do have my Cash App and my PayPal below. I also have my Etsy and my Instagram, my art Instagram, if you guys want to check out any of my art stuff or my crochet items. I'd really appreciate that as well. But let's get into it, you guys. So this is going to be about the full moon in Pisces that's taking place on Wednesday the 30th. Full moon in Pisces, you guys. This is all about surrendering and releasing our emotional baggage that no longer serves us, right? So after a month of worrying, over analyzing, we're more than ready to let our emotional baggage go during this blue moon, right? And to move on to a bright, optimistic future. It's a rare and profound opportunity to connect with the depths of our intuition, our emotions, and our spiritual side. So lots of spiritually leveling up for a lot of signs right now. So like I said, that's taking place on the 30th, depending on where you are, Wednesday the 30th. But on Monday the 28th, we have Uranus going retrograde in Taurus. So over the next 5 months, we will be ditching all of the toxic cycles that are no longer working as the planet of rebellion instigates us to seek freedom. So that's great. And then on the 3rd, we have Venus going direct in Leo. It's direct now after being retrograde for a while. So we'll finally be getting our confidence back, and we'll be glowing with like a new self-esteem, glowing with new self-esteem. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'm going to start with the Shaman Dream Oracle, and we'll see what's going on for you guys for this full moon in Pisces. So what do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. For Scorpio. Okay. Wow, it's so funny. Some of you guys may have Capricorn placements because I got this card for Capricorn like 2 weeks ago, and super emotional reading. Oh my gosh. I was crying. Like I was so heartbroken for Capricorn. 222s on the timestamp. So if you have any of those placements, go find that reading. I think, like I said, it was 2 weeks ago, I think, but you'll see in the thumbnail, it's got Root Girl. And that's what you guys got. Root Girl. And you see how she's like, this is all about the disowned self. Okay. And I love that this is coming up during this full moon in Pisces, because this is talking about a part of you that you have disowned, that you have neglected. Very, very deep card. I mean, just looking at this card alone makes me want to cry. And it's the number 46, which is 10. That's endings, completions, the world card. It's cycles, closing out, but also new beginnings. And do you guys see she's like it gets really blurry every time I try to put it close up, but she's like a tree, but she's also a girl, and she's like holding on to herself. Like it looks like she's crying, and she's just, but it also looks like she's burning. It looks like embers are flying around her, like she's on fire. Oh, you guys, this card, it just makes me, I'm telling you, it hits me a certain way. It hits me somewhere deep down. It really does. But let's get into it. So, the disowned self, hidden beauty, and the need for acceptance and love. Root Girl sits shivering, unclean and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of this sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be one part of you that, reintegrated, can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others, or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child's self crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. But if you would look only into the Root Girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have inherited this creature from your ancestors. However, it was this child's self. However, it was this child's self came to be, curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated and your path lights up with a renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. Wow, you guys. So this is, like I said, talking about a part of you that has been repressed or been shunned or very heavy on the guilt and shame here. If that's something that you guys have been dealing with, then this is definitely your reading. So we're going to start with the Dragon Tarot. I just have the chills, you guys. It's crazy. 55 on the timestamp. So yeah, definitely releasing things that no longer serve you, or in this case, it would be repressing, repressing these emotions and repressing the side of you. It doesn't serve you anymore, Scorpio. It's not doing anything for you, but digging you deeper underground and pushing away that part of that unloved part of yourself that you've been repressing more and more, right? Okay, so what do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. First card out, we have Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we'll clarify that, but to me, what I'm getting, first of all, double confirmation. Oh my gosh, double confirmation if you have Capricorn in your chart. But I'm getting this energy of like you guys are trying to come off as this Queen of Pentacles. Like you have it all together. You have it like you have. We'll clarify that. Let me get some more. What else for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Oh, that was way too many. I'm not going to take all those. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Interesting. And last two cards. We got two. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like spying. We have the Page of Swords here with the Five of Swords. Give me a second, you guys. There's something about like your emotional body being neglected here, or you guys have this nurturing part of yourself that you are kind of masking with this Queen of Pentacles. Do you see how this Knight of Cups, you can't see him, he's riding away? That's really standing out to me right now. But the Queen of Pentacles is facing forward. She's showing her face. She's even showing what she has. This Knight of Cups is riding away. His back is turned. There's some part of your emotional body, like you're turning your back to your emotional body. And I think with this Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, I think you're trying to show the world, or you're trying to come off in this energy of like, I'm fine, I'm independent, I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone. It's like that energy. And it's like, you do though. First of all, by doing that, not only are you pushing away potential soul connections, but you're also saying that people are not worthy of this love. And in turn, that kind of says that you're not worthy of this love. I hope that makes sense. I know that it kind of doesn't make sense, but in my mind it does. It's like, I'm hearing treat people how you want to be treated, but I feel like you're doing that because that's how you treat yourself. So like you've neglected this part of you that needs more emotional comfort and emotional you've turned your back on it, right? You've turned your back on yourself, or you've turned your back on other people, so therefore you've turned your back on yourself, or vice versa. Um, you may have a lot of people watching you right now, or curious, or trying to figure you out with this Page of Swords. Like maybe people are on your social media, like what's up with Scorpio? Um, or maybe that's you. Maybe you're like acting like you're in this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I'm fine. I got it all on my own. I don't need help from anyone. But you're really like kind of looking at how other people do things that don't have that mentality. Like maybe there's somebody in your life or people in your life that are like, they really value connection. Not to say that you don't, but there's this overemphasis here on, I got it all by myself. I don't need anyone. And you're pushing away, like you've turned your back, like to love or something like that. Let's clarify all this now. Now, I probably wouldn't have gotten this message from these cards if we didn't get Root Girl, to be honest. But the Root Girl card says a lot, because that's very much this energy of being in this shame and guilt, but you're being portrayed, or you're coming off, or you think you're coming off very stable, very I don't need anyone. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be that a mother figure kind of created this for you unconsciously. Like maybe they told you like suck it up as a kid, or like something like that, or like you only have yourself, so you gotta, take care of yourself. Or like, I don't think it was like malicious, but I think it created this like hyper independence. I'm surprised we don't see a masculine. I mean, we do have the Knight here, which is funny because it's like your masculine is turning. I don't ever get this from this card ever. Your masculine energy is like turned away from love or something. I don't know. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles for Scorpio. Excuse me. Ooh, Ace of Cups sideways. Yeah, it's like, you guys, like, I feel like um if this was a mother figure that created all of this shame and insecurity, or like whatever it was for you to be this Root Girl that was so deeply repressed, I don't think it was malicious. I don't think it was like, I think they thought it was tough love, right? Or maybe you could be in this energy of like tough love, or you think something's tough love. I don't know. Like maybe you're giving yourself tough love by being strong. And I don't know what this is. That's interesting. What else for this Queen of Pentacles? Justice. Justice. Let's get one more card here for Scorpio. For this Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups in the reverse. That's unhappiness, wishes that are not fulfilled. This Justice and the Moon card, first of all, two major arcana here. There's some secrets here. There's something that needs to be revealed. I think karma's coming in to show you guys, or like, you guys. Okay, that's why I'm hearing the tough love too. I think spirit might show you guys a little bit of tough love when it comes to how they're going to expose this to you. But there is this message here of something deeply repressed. Now, justice is upright. It's not in the reverse, so I do like that. I don't think that whatever karma that you have to go through in order to realize this is going to be too harsh, but it might just be a little bit of tough love. Might hurt a little bit, but it's more so that like the energy of like your ego being kind of knocked down a notch, right? Like it hurts a little bit, but it just bruises the ego. That's it. It's not like this emotionally damaging situation. I think your ego is just going to be bruised here. Because I think there's this energy of you guys being like, I'm fine. But you're clearly not, Scorpio. Okay, something in you is calling out for help and nurturing, and you've turned your back to it because you think you're fine, or you don't need to, or you should be focusing on maybe your job right now or material gain. And it's like, that's great to want to have stability on the material world, but there's something emotionally and spiritually that needs, it needs your nurturing here. It needs addressing here. This Ace of Cups, you guys. You see how this knight has that Ace of Cups, but he's riding away with it. He's got his back turned to you, and Spirit's like, hello, that's what you need to heal. And I think Spirit might come in to create some type of karmic situation, or maybe this is karmic, I don't know, but I feel like Spirit's going to come in and handle it and kind of show you where you're subconsciously been repressing this, or something of that sort. Wow. Now, like I said, if this was about a mother figure that created this type of imbalance for you, I don't think it was malicious. I think it was out of tough love, and I think it was a karmic situation. Like your guys' souls had this soul contract in order to work out these type of situations, right? Work through these situations. Wow, Page of Swords again came out right when I was about to clarify the Page of Swords. I'm not going to take it, but wow. Let's clarify this Page of Swords here for Scorpio. What's this Page of Swords for Scorpio? Six of Cups in the reverse. Scorpio energy. Queen of Cups. Yeah, more Scorpio energy. So that's what makes me think that this Page of Swords is you guys. One more for this Page of Swords, please. Four of Wands in the reverse. I think you guys are like, I don't know. It's like you guys are spying on, not even spying. You're like, I'm getting like side eye, but not how you would normally interpret like a side eye look. It's like a, how do I explain this? It's very Scorpio energy. Like you guys are like I got my eye on you. It's like that. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Six of Cups in the reverse, though, you guys, that's deeply repressed things here again. And then Queen of Cups, that's your energy, but it's also, you know, more motherly, nurturing energy. Maybe you guys are being too overly analytical about everything and how to process things that are going on in your life. Like you're trying to be in this swords energy, but you're just showing up at this as this page, like someone who's kind of naive about how to operate their mental body, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're going about trying to heal something in the wrong way. You can't heal this logically, analytically. It has to be done through nurturing, through love, through compassion. It's so deeply, and this Four of Wands in the reverse could represent something that's going on in your home life right now, but that's just more confirmation that this was repressed something from your home life in the past. Doesn't have to be, like I said, take it as it resonates. I'm going to clarify this Knight of Cups. I don't know if I really want to clarify this Nine of Pentacles. It's just confirmation that you guys are kind of doing your own thing right now. Whether that's out of like just wanting to do your own thing, which is always great, or if it's, I don't know. Actually, I am going to clarify because I just got this message of like, if it's like being pettily done because you're trying to prove a point of like, I don't need anybody. I don't know. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio. What's this Nine of Pentacles here? Ace of Swords in the reverse. So a lack of communication here, a lack of clarity, a lack of seeing things clearly. See, that's what I mean. There's something here about, normally these would be great cards. Like they're not bad cards, but there's something like, it's kind of like a facade. The Emperor. Yeah, you guys are like over... Why are you overcompensating? Scorpio, why are you overcompensating? Huh? What's going on? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. What's going on? What else for this Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like, I want to say, like, it's great. Like, I would think, like, great. Emperor, Nine of Pentacles. Wow, you're on top of your shit. You're doing your thing. But with this Ace of Swords here in the reverse, You guys, let me grab my other deck. What's this Ace of Swords in the reverse? There's this energy of, yeah, look at the bottom of the deck is the Moon card in the reverse. Releasing fear, unveiling secrets, anxiety, truth, or subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, and self-deception. Okay, whatever it is that you guys are doing here, you're trying to front in some type of way. I really honestly think that it's just going to only hurt you in the long run. Like I said, I'm getting this message of your ego being bruised. Like spirit's going to come in and kind of like knock you off your pedestal, knock you off your throne. What's this Ace of Swords in the reverse? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity, insecurity, lack of trust, and lacking direction. You guys, yeah, there's something. Didn't I say I got this energy of like petty for some reason? Like you guys are putting on this front of like, I'm this emperor, I'm this Queen of Pentacles, I'm this Nine of Pentacles, double Nine of Pentacles. I'm fine. I don't need anyone. I'm on my own. But it comes from this place of lacking trust, lacking direction, lacking communication and clarity too. Like maybe some of you guys are like literally cutting people off because you're like, I don't need anybody. And that doesn't like that turning your back on like it's there, it's not going to be like you see how he's standing here with his sword, he's like ready to cut you off. That doesn't solve the problems here. You guys were probably taught to like really cut down like that emotional side of yourself. Like every time it surfaced when you were younger, like cut it out, stop. Like I'm hearing like stop crying. But there's something here that like that's why we're getting this emotional immaturity here. You're coming off very stable and very third dimensionally stable, right? But below the surface, your emotions are all over the place. But people can't really see that because they're seeing this Emperor, this Queen of Pentacles, this double Nine of Pentacles. Wow, Scorpio really does it on their own. Wow, they're really, really stable. Wow, they're really calm, cool, and collected. But deep down, it's because you've been ignoring your emotional body. I'm pretty sure if you were to shine the light on it and finally get some clarity on it, I guarantee you it would just be like a waterfall of emotions that just come out and burst out all over the place. Wow. So let's clarify now. Oops, what am I doing? Let's clarify Knight of Cups now. Wow, this is pretty deep, you guys. So this is definitely kind of like a warning or like a call to you guys right now to take advantage of this full moon in Pisces to really, really connect with your emotional body, the emotions that you've been deeply repressing. Because a lot of it is tied to this emotional immaturity and thinking you can mask it with something like materialistic or masculine, I'm hearing, instead of dealing with it. Clarify this Knight of Cups for Scorpio. We have the Devil. Yeah. I told you, you guys, this is something like this is not normally what I get from the Knight of Cups. Your back this is something very toxic that you guys are doing. You're turning your back on these things, these parts of you that need to be nurtured. Seven of Pentacles wants to come out. Okay. Oh my God. And the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So look at these cards, you guys. We have the Devil, Seven of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. Okay, so what that means to me is it's going to take a lot of work for you guys. This may be a slower process. Spirit is really, I'm hearing the word patience, a lot of patience it may take for you guys to bring in this Knight of Cups in the proper way to turn him back around. Do you see how like this Knight of Cups is bringing love to this Knight of Cups? He's like facing him. He's like, here you go, bro. Here, you're going the wrong way. Let me turn you around. It's like that. And you guys are like, it's going to take a lot of like, you know, planting these seeds and nurturing them and waiting for them to harvest and grow, right? So it's going to take some patience here. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it's because it's so deeply repressed. You're so deeply tied and connected to whatever these toxic traits are within yourself that is causing you to self-sabotage not only yourself, but when you self-sabotage yourself and you repress parts of yourself, you're doing that to other people unconsciously. I mean, we saw the moon card here a couple times. There's something that you're doing that's unconscious. Like you may not even be aware of all this, right? You just think you're living your life here. Yeah, look at Queen of Pentacles again at the bottom. You just think that you are living your life and taking care of business, I'm hearing, right? Which is fine. It's great. But what about your spiritual side? What about your emotional body? What about these repressed emotions, the guilt, the shame that you feel deep inside, right? What about all that? Wow, you guys. So this is definitely a message of, tap into these repressed. Look at that, you guys. Look at the two cards that wanted to come out. The Emperor in the reverse with the Five of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. That's somebody who abuses their power. They're stubborn. They're rigid. They lack discipline, lack control. So it's like, yeah, you guys are showing up as like the Emperor upright, but you're really in the reverse here. You're really distorted. And there's a lot of sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, like a lot of trauma here, a lot of heartbreak. And we see that with this card here too. So it's like, you guys can't mask it. It's just going to show itself back up. Focusing on the loss here, focusing on the emotional instability here. But I think that's what needs to get done. Like, yeah, don't sit and wallow in that energy, but don't ignore it either. Don't pretend like it never happened, right? And then look at Eight of Swords in the reverse wants to show itself. That's escaping. That's freedom. That's release. Finding solutions and options. Taking control. That's getting out of victim mentality here. Wow, look at that. Three more cards. Sorry, guys. The cards just throw themselves out, I swear. King of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Tower. There needs to be, didn't I say, like you guys, didn't I say that once you do nurture yourself or once you do allow this to come to the surface, which is this King of Cups, right? He is the king of the emotions here. He is emotional intelligence at its core, right? Mature, compassionate male. He's calm, caring, friendly, sympathetic, wise, tolerant, balanced, affectionate, charming, generous, right? The minute that happens, the minute you allow your emotions to surface, boom, here comes this waterfall of tears of emotions. You just break down and it all comes overflowing. It might even feel like a tower moment for you guys, which it is, right? Everything's breaking down that wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. But excuse me, the tears here, the crying, it's going to be very overwhelming. That's why Spirit's saying patience with this. Be patient. It's going to be a process. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse is at the bottom. Scorpio energy. Distorted energy here. Wow, you guys. So this might be a process, but it's really important to nurture your emotional body right now and take this full moon in Pisces as this opportunity to do so, you guys, to release things that are deeply repressed, things that you didn't even know were deeply repressed is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get a lunar oracle card for Scorpio. All right, you guys got two. I'm taking them both. Let me make sure this is still on. Although we're at the end. And look at that, you guys. Didn't I say Capricorn energy? Somebody here has Capricorn placements for sure. We have the moon in Capricorn. Maybe you have a moon in Capricorn, literally. It says, put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. I honestly feel like that's what you guys have been doing. And I don't think that's what's going, I think that's why you guys got two cards here, because you guys also have the Hare, which says it's an auspicious time for new beginnings. Okay. And what I'm getting from both of these is that, okay, you've been living in this moon in Capricorn for quite some time, putting aside your emotional concerns and focusing on achieving or increasing financial security here, right? We have the Emperor, we have double Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles a couple of times. Like, I mean, lots of very material plane energy, right? Which is great. It's not anything bad, but there's got to be a balance. And that's why we have this Hare. It's an auspicious time for new beginnings. Okay, you've been living in this energy. it's time to move on from that. I'm actually going to get one more. I don't ever do this because yep, okay, cool. Moon in Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius placements, but it says the time is ripe for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. There's something about communicating here and being social and talking through these things. Aquarius is the water bearer. They replenish the earth. They're not a water sign, but they replenish the water that's needed. And in this case, you guys are in need of a replenishment of water, because you've been too much in this earth energy. So there's something about the people that you are with, or like maybe you need a new group of friends, or maybe you need to really like take some social opportunity to learn or grow or to deepen your empathetic side or your water side, or like there's something about like maybe you need to hang out with an Aquarius or something, because there's something about being replenished with that water through some type of social opportunity, right? Wow, that's beautiful, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. I hope it resonated with you guys. If it did, give it a like, subscribe, leave in the comments below how it resonated. I love hearing it, you guys. Love hearing from you guys. So, like I said, those are your messages. Hope they resonated. Sending you guys lots of love and light as always. Take care.